Hi YouTubers, Lil Al Thrifter here. Today I'm doing a video I haven't done in a while, and that's showing some of the items that I've sold recently. I'm not going to show every single item. I just randomly picked some items um, just to give you an idea of what items I sell and what I've recently sold. So, if you haven't been to my channel before, welcome. I live on the west side of Florida, west coast of Florida, and I sell and buy from thrift shops and estate sales and yard sales, sometimes online, and I resell. I sell art and pottery and jewelry and things that are different, unique items. So today I'm going to show you some of the items that, like I said, I've recently sold. So here we go. This was a really cool oil painting. They used pumpkin seeds to design the chrysanthemum flowers. It was really cool. I believe this was done in the early 1980s. It was signed on the back, and this was free shipping. When I do tell you shipping, I'll tell you a price. Like if it had shipping, I'll let you know. If I don't say anything, that means it was free shipping. So I bought this for $2 and I sold it for $45, free shipping. The next item was this sea turtle medal. I had bought a bunch of medals at a thrift shop. They were only $1 a piece. And this one sold for $26.99. And of course it was a free shipping. These earrings I found were sterling. Sometimes I'll bring a magnifying glass with me, a loupe, so I could see the markings on the jewelry. And I also bring like a magnet to see if it's magnetic or not. You know, just to see if it's sterling. Some materials will be magnetic, they're not sterling, but it's just a little something just to let me know. I could usually tell by looking if it's sterling or not. Over time, you get used to knowing by seeing all the time. So these were, I can't remember. I think they're like, maybe I paid $5. I'm going to say 5, but I usually pay 50 cents to $2 for earrings, but something tells me maybe I paid 5. And so they sold for $39.99. Of course, free shipping. This one, whoo, so I was at a thrift shop, and this sold the day I listed it. And I was looking at these vintage belts, and the belts were there. I'll tell you how much I paid for it in a minute. But I sold this for $174.99. I was like, whoa. It was Disney by Glentex. So typically these showed selling very high with Mickey Mouse. Well, this one had Mickey, Minnie, Donald, and Daisy on it. And it was a gold tone chain belt. And like I said, it was Disney, and it was by a Glentex. That was Glentex New York on it. And they were selling high. I got this for $1 at the thrift shop. So this was so cool. It was a great find. So $174.99, sold the same day that I listed it. So you never know, because I was shocked myself. I mean, I knew some Disney things sell high, but so that's one of them. Okay, so this Aristocats sketchbook cats on a chair Disney ornament. I bought this for $2. Again, did my research, and I was like, whoa. I mean, I saw some that sold for a little higher. but I went lower and sold it for $74.99. Free shipping. Really cute. The chair that they're sitting in had that, now my mind's going to go blank. You know, like vintage Santas have that type of coating on their skin, on the surface, I mean. I'll put it down in the description box below. It escapes my mind a minute, but that's the texture that was on the chair there. So, oh, hold on, I gotta go back. I hit it too many times. Okay, so this, I'm gonna write that down too so I could remember. Okay. So, so I could remember to put it in the description box. So this kit, I went to this thrift shop out of town, and I found a bunch of kits in the back near their craft section, and they're all $1. So when I looked this up, this, I don't know what I did. This sold for much more than elsewhere. I put $54.99, free shipping. Then I realized that this kit sold for, you know, $70, $80, $90. But that's okay. I bought it for $1 and I'm very grateful. But, yeah. Can you believe it? $55. There's been a lot of kits, especially Christmas ones, in the past that I've bought and sold that could go for over $200. So, you know, look into those Stitch kits. This one is the Gold collection. And that was free shipping. Only $1. So this was, okay, so this was purchased when I went up north. I lost my sister. She passed away last November. So we're up there, and I went into a thrift shop because, you know, your mind, you got to like do something normal, because we always used to love going thrifting together. So it was kind of like in her honor, like, you know, we loved thrifting. So anyway, I went thrifting to just try to just settle down. She was ill and I was there visiting her. And so anyway, this was around that time. So I purchased this new sheet set by Resident. It's a king size. I believe it was $10 that I paid for this, and I sold it for $94.99. I may have sent an offer for $89.99, and it doesn't always show that. So I think this was $89.99. And it was free shipping. There I go again. Sorry, guys. This is a new laptop I got, so I'm trying to get used to it as well. So this was a painting on board. It was a Russian, beautiful flower painting. On the back it was marked USSR. And I sold this for $49.99. I did charge shipping. Shipping was $9.99 on that. And that I bought for like $3. Okay, so this Sorelli crystal necklace. This was in a jewelry bag I bought for $25. So, you know, I got my money back pretty much on that one. And it sold for $30, and it was free shipping. Okay, so these Johnny tie Beanie Babies, you know, from the movie Sing, that was Johnny, who's a gorilla. And this was a 2017 tie Beanie Baby. And in the past, I found a couple and sold them for in the 30s. Then I went to this yard sale like, I don't know what it was, like a month and a half ago, 2 months ago maybe. And I found 6 of them and only paid $5. I sold them all. And they sold between 30 and 35, free shipping, and I sold every single one of them. So that was a very good investment for sure. Again, this necklace with the crystal beads on it was by Energy Muse. I had never heard of it before, but again, I bought, got this out of a jewelry bag that I had purchased, and it sold for $29.99. And that was, of course, free shipping. I just took a bunch of brooches and put them in a lot. There was 15. One of them was a Kramer, the black and white glass one. I think you could see it like right there. So the lot sold for $64.99, and that was free shipping. And there was 15 of them. And they were from, just purchases at thrift shops for $1 or $2. Maybe some I got out of a bag of jewelry that I purchased. And I just, over time, I have so much jewelry, I just decided to lot them up and sell them as a lot, and it sold. So there you go. Now a couple are missing. Let me go back a minute. Okay, there was a couple that are not in here. Oh, all right, I'll have to show it on the next one. I thought I got them all in there. But anyway, you get an idea of some of the items that I sold and items that I found. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please give it a thumbs up, and I will see you next time. Please subscribe. It'll help my channel. I would really appreciate it. Okay, I'll see you next time. Ciao.